People eat weird things, whether it's an accident or some part of a strange craving. Humans have eaten a long list of strange non-food objects. If they're lucky, these objects will pass naturally without causing harm. But if they're unlucky, these people could sustain injuries or even die. Well, here's the top 10 weirdest things swallowed by people. Starting off this list in at number 10 with a grill. Not a barbecue grill, but a mouth grill. Grills are a piece of mouth jewelry worn by a number of people. One mother thought it would be a good idea to purchase a grill for her 7-year-old son at a flea market. First of all, gross. Second of all, does your son really need a mouth grill? How about you go buy him like a soccer ball and call it a day? Unfortunately, the grill came loose in his mouth after choking on it, and then the boy swallowed it. Luckily for him, doctors said the grill would pass normally. But unlucky for him, he's gonna feel that pain later, if you guys know what I mean. Moving on to number 9, we have a fork. You might be wondering how this happened. Well, when a cockroach jumped into a woman's mouth, she had the brilliant idea of using a fork to remove the insect. Unfortunately, she ended up swallowing both the fork and the cockroach. Ugh. Surgery was required to remove the fork, which became lodged sideways in her stomach, and I'm not really sure how she managed to accidentally swallow it. It's a big object, and I hope for her sake that she's now only eating with her hands. Number 8 brings us to wire mesh. A prisoner discovered that the walls of his prison were made out of wire mesh, so he literally tried to eat his way out. He would carefully twist off pieces of the mesh and hide the evidence by consuming it. When his actions were discovered, he was probably moved into like a concrete wall. Try eating that one now. 350 coins takes the number 7 spot. A French man ingested $650 worth of metal coins. Did this man just think like he would become the real life piggy bank and that's like the best way to save it because who's gonna try to rob him? Well, I guess that's one way to keep your money safe from like bank fees, but it's also inconvenient because what if you need a quarter now? What do? He was actually a criminal who often stole coins and ate them. He also ate other metal objects which accumulated to 12 pounds in his stomach. He actually died due to the complications after surgery to try to remove them all. Number 6 is an engagement ring. This would have been an interesting story to tell, however, this isn't as romantic as you guys might think. A man went into an expensive jewelry store and asked to look at engagement rings. He confused the salesman, and when he wasn't looking, he decided to swallow the ring. So he tried to then convince the salesperson that he actually gave back the ring and he doesn't know what happened to it. However, he wasn't as smart as he thought because the police were involved and he had to give the ring back. The store had mixed feelings about getting the ring back because they know where it has been and where it probably came out, and of course they couldn't sell it for full retail price, and I wonder if you have to disclose the history of the ring. Moving into number 5, we have cobblestones. A woman in China decided to eat 20 cobblestones on an impulse while she was arguing with her boyfriend. She believed that these cobblestones would safely pass through her system, but instead the cobblestones remained in her system, creating blockages and damaging her stomach. The woman was forced to undergo surgery to remove the stones. I hope for health's sakes she decided to break up with the boyfriend because who knows what else she might have tried to eat the next time she becomes angry. Hopefully she's not eating the person and become cannibalism. Bed springs comes into this list in at number 4. A prisoner at Kansas City prison decided that eating a bed spring was worth it in order to get out of prison for a trip to the hospital. He was a suicidal prisoner who consumed everything in reach. When doctors opened him up, they removed over 100 objects including bed springs and even razor blades. He didn't want these items removed by the doctors, but they got court's permission to perform this operation. Hopping into number 3 are live frogs and rats. Yang Dikai from southern China has been swallowing these frogs and live rats for 40 years. He claims that swallowing these animals have helped him to avoid intestinal problems and have made him stronger. A 66-year-old man who had been suffering from frequent abdominal pain and coughing since he was 26 heard of Yang Dikai eating live frogs and rats and decided to try to figure it out. After a month of eating live frogs, his stomach pains and coughing were completely gone. I don't know about you guys, but I think I would try a prescription medication before eating a slimy frog and a dirty rat. Number 2 brings us to a 10-pound hairball. In November 2007, the New England Journal of Medicine reported the removal of a 10-pound hairball from an 18-year-old woman. The woman complained of abdominal pain and a 40-pound weight loss. Doctors found a mass, and when they inserted an endoscope through her esophagus, they discovered that the hairball nearly took up all the space in her stomach. The woman had a habit of eating her own hair, which is a condition known as trichophagia. Coming into number 1 for the top 10 weirdest things swallowed by people is an airplane. Yes, that's right, a French entertainer by the name of Michael Lotito was famously known for his ability to digest the undigestible. Michael relied on his thick intestinal walls and highly powerful stomach to protect him from harm. So he spent 2 years famously attempting to eat a Cessna 150 airplane. He began eating the unusual materials as a teenager around 16 years old and performed these stunts publicly. He went on to consume bicycles, shopping carts, TVs, chandeliers, beds, skis, and a coffin, and even a computer. So this guy just has literally everything in his stomach. But there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. So let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section below, and like I always ask, what top 10 videos would you guys like to see in the next one? Let me know your suggestions down there. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. I think we're closing into 1.3 million subscribers, which is insane. And I would like to thank every single one of you guys for that. Well, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna work on the next one, so I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video. Okay, bye.